Hey guys, I'm Luigi with Sub-07 and welcome back to Let's Play Super Luigi Galaxy. Last time, we explored the gate and found ourselves the Red Star, the only instance of a power-up that didn't return in Galaxy 2, and took care of some other things along the way, such as another Hungry Luma. This time, we're gonna see if we can finish off Deep Dark. Now, funny story about this place. This place has a lot of different names and localization. Apparently, normally it's called Dungeon Cave, which I think is actually a more fitting name. But it's also been known as Labyrinth Cave, Dungeons Cave, Prison Grotto, which really confuses me. It's got an odd variety of names. What doesn't have a variety of names, at least to my knowledge, is Guppy. And he's back. In Pog form. Oh hey, looks like the Toads managed to actually set up a camp for once in their life. Good job, guys. I did not know crabbers had little mouths. Oh my god, that's great. That is amazing. That means Guppy is down below, but I fear no fish. Guppy, huh? You don't scare me. Pretty sure he does. Also, I love that Purple Toad here has a snorkel. I just spotted Guppy in the underground lake. That is amazing. There's Green Nervous Toad. Let's go check out our friend Guppy. It's been a while since we've seen him. He was in what? Sea Slide? Something like that. It's been a bit since last recording session, so I'm not 100%. What's up, Nerd Toad? What do you got to share with the class? Please, you gotta run Guppy right out of here. I mean, he came here fair and square, and it's not like you're living in the water. That's actually an interesting question, I wonder, is how the hell do these guys keep winding up in different galaxies? Like, how the hell did Guppy get out here? He's a shark. Or excuse me, an orca. How did he get here? Like, he had to have taken a launch star or something, but how? Is it just that easy to travel between galaxies that you don't need an observatory? Because if so, I want to know the secrets to your magic, Mr. Shark. Now, we could do the actual mission, which is another round of rings, but what you want to do is actually throw the shell here and blow up these mines to destroy that sunken ship and unveil a secret warp star. Not warp star, launch star. But don't dilly-dally because the landmines will reform. Doing so and taking the launch star gets us into the box! The box of wonder, and we find this Boo. This Boo is carrying a star inside of him. And your objective is flip gravity a lot till we can find a way to kill him. As we know, Boos under most circumstances don't die. But Galaxy does give us a way to deal with him. However, we also got to deal with, you know, the sea urchin, or I guess the land urchin. Break this crystal, though, and we got some light. And if you remember how everything works, Boos can't handle light. So bait him into it, and he kills himself. Nice. Now we just got to get into this. Let's just take this. Flip the switch back to normal. Oh my god. Luigi, get off this thing. Thank you. And grab ourselves the star. Easy enough. An 88. Nice. Alright. Back to it, though, because there is still the regular mission to do. I'll see you guys once we get back to Guppy. Alright. Now that we got this shell once again, let's go over and say hello to Guppy. What? You again? How'd you find me out here? How'd I get down here? You gotta be kidding me. You want to run me out of this lake? You gotta get through all 8 rings. And there's no time to waste. Unfortunately, he took our shell. So, good luck. This is gonna complicate things. Also, avoid the sea mines, otherwise you're in big trouble. The rings do heal your air a bit, so that's a bit nice, but be careful. Once you can grab that shell, though, make a beeline for it. And watch out for bloopers. These guys can be a problem. Let's grab this so that we fully max out our air, because don't want to take any risks. Right in between the jellies. Luckily, this is not really that challenging. So long as you just keep an eye on where Guppy's going, you should be safe. Case in point, we only got one left. Just slam on the brakes real fast, I think, is a good call. And he will form the last one in between those underwater tornadoes. And there you go. Nice and easy. Alright, let's see if we can actually get that thing and get out of here. Oh god. Oh, it's right here. Nice. Alright, I'm a fish of my word. Take this. Thanks. Thanks, man. Guppy is surprisingly generous, all things considered. But yeah, that's every star we can do in Deep Dark. Since we already took care of the Daredevil comet, which I wasn't expecting to see so early. Alright. Matter Splatter or Dreadnought. We're not going to do Melty Molten. We're going to save that for another day. Matter Splatter. We're going to do this first. We've seen this gimmick before. I believe when we saw it was Ghostly Galaxy. But now it's full-on Galaxy. Watch your step. So yes, now instead of it just being the floor phasing in and out of existence, you can actually see when it's going to come back because of these bouncing lines. Also, camera angle's tilted. I'm not really sure why it's tilted. This place also has some strange names because in localization it's called Matter Splatter, but in most places it's actually called Mysterious Circle Galaxy. I don't get it, but whatever. It's still a cool gimmick. Let's have some fun. The only enemies we got to worry about here are just Magikoopas though, so be careful. Easily long jump past them and over to this pipe. Like, yeah, this is not a gimmick you should be too worried about. Oh god. So long as you just keep moving and make sure that you're there when the material actually surfaces into existence, you'll be safe. Now you can also just deal with the Magikoopas, because Magikoopas can be pain in the ass. Unfortunately, this is also a place where the spring mushroom is necessary. Joy! Oh god. We need the spring mushroom in order to get out of here. You cannot cheese this. So, hope you like this thing. And if you don't, good luck. Send higher. Luckily, the transport here moves kind of slow. Like, so long as you're careful. This is technically an auto-scroller, but it moves slow enough that it's not that big of an issue. And you've got plenty of room to adjust for the spring mushroom's bounciness. Alright, up here. You can also hear a bit of creaking, which is that platform going side to side. Just be careful and you should be safe. Alright, up here. Nice. Yeah, there's really not much to say here. This is just kind of a one-off galaxy. I like the idea, but there's only so much you can do with this idea, thematically speaking. So I suppose we can get a load of star bits for our trouble, which does help. That makes it at least a little bit better. What we need to do, though, is get up here and fast because we're running out of floor room. Oh, God. I think we're actually close to the end, because if we can just get over to that Sling Star, we should be set. Okay, yep. Oh god. Go for it. Yep, that Sling Star is your best friend because it'll break free of the Spring Mushroom. I don't hate the Spring Mushroom necessarily, but I know a lot of people really don't like it, so the less time they have to spend in that form, the better. Wait, did I see that right? Oh! I didn't know there was a one-up mushroom out here. Can I wall jump? Yes, sir. I kinda can. There's two one-up mushrooms. Interesting. Well, how would you get that one? Oh, God, that's weird. That's gonna haunt me now. How do you get that second one? If anyone knows a way to get that second mushroom, I'm all ears because I didn't even know that was there. So that's intriguing to me. But for now, we kind of have an interesting use of this, where you just sort of follow the path, and not all paths are real. So you gotta just keep moving and adjusting accordingly. If there's one thing you learn when doing Let's Plays is that running commentary is difficult. Oh god. And that Luigi's Butterfeet are also hard to deal with. But really, running commentary is a lot trickier than a lot of people think it is, because not only do you have to keep conversation going with yourself, which by in and of itself makes it sound crazy, but you got to be willing to adjust what you're talking about on the fly, and make sure you're not speaking crazy talk or Swahili, unless it is a Swahili audience you're talking to, like the Swahili on the Swahili coast. Oh, I haven't spoken about that video in a while. Ugh. I don't know why. Just that video of history of the entire world, I guess, always comes to mind whenever I need it. It's always appreciated. For now, though, there's the star within our grasp. We just need to get over to it. I probably could long jump that. Yeah, we're gonna go for it. Yeah! Nice. Nice desu. Is that 3 stars already? Oh god, that is. We're only at like, oh geez. Okay, oh boy. Well, that's 90. No saving. Well, I've stalled long enough. Let's get it out of the way. This is Dreadnought Galaxy. Kind of an intimidating name for a Mario stage, to be honest. Not to say I dislike it, I actually think it's pretty cool. Infiltrating the Dreadnought. This is probably one of the most challenging areas in the game. I don't know if it's the hardest, but it is pretty challenging. This is also known as Cannon Fleet Galaxy, or Battleship, amongst other things. I think Dreadnought's actually a more fitting name, though, to be honest. We got more of these electric lasers. Don't touch them or you get zapped. But yeah, there's a load of electric lasers around here, so try to be careful. The security system's apparently a lot better than it was in other places. Got one of these pulse guys, but we can just ignore him and bounce on his head because he works for us. And zoom! Like, look at the size of this thing. This place is massive. We got some Goom Beetles for our troubles. Easy enough to deal with, as of course, just smack them on the head and then jump on them. Or I guess in this guy's case, don't, because he was an asshole and decided to ascend higher. Ow. Come on. Hold still. There we go. Last one taken care of, which means the pipe is open for us now. And we head inside the Dreadnought itself, hence the infiltrating the Dreadnought part. There's a load of star bits up there if you're willing to go out of your way to grab them. And there's a 1-up mushroom, but you'll notice the 1-up mushroom is to the side. And if you see those arrows behind us, then you would know we're flipping gravity again. Great! Oh boy. This part can be kind of dangerous, so be careful. Really all I can say. Alright, wait for the walls, because we're going to be doing some sick wall jumps. And grabbing ourselves a life shroom. Now, life shrooms are not really going to be that helpful for us, because this place likes to play around with instant death hazard. Whoa! Okay, I wasn't expecting gravity to flip there. But if you want to, game, I guess. Oh god. Smack it to flip it this way, though. And suddenly these platforms that we're sending upward are moving left to right now. Honestly, biggest issue I would say with this galaxy is knowing when to bail. Or when to restrain yourself, because there's a lot of just things that can hurt you, or things that can kill you in this place. Alright, case in point, we got a bunch of pulsars, we got cannons, we got lasers, we got crushing platforms. There's just a lot of things here. Uh-oh. Okay, we got this dude, the Spring Man, bounce up on him, and suddenly the platform goes away. Be careful, because we don't have much leg room, and we're going to get less and less leg room to use the higher up we go. So be careful. Ow. Okay. Whew. That could have been bad. Let's kill this Goomba for the hell of it. 1-up mushroom. Wait, 1-up mushroom. What? Are you telling me we could have actually brought a Bob-omb up here? If we can, that's impressive. Also, moving walls. Don't really see this gimmick too much, but it's a neat idea. Oh, I guess we use the bomb from here if we wanted to. But we don't need to, so let's get out of here. And more security lasers. Just landing on this thing causes them to flip over and start moving. Just avoid them and make your way over to the Sling Star. Whereupon, getting down here, you'll see that there's actually what looks to be water of sorts contained inside of that. That is our target right now, and we kind of need to crack it open. Fortunately, I don't see a turret around here, but I'm pretty sure there is one. Yep, there it is. Follow me, please. And please collide into this. Thank you. Doing so, we flood the planet. Now I'm just honestly getting flashbacks to Bowie Base, I think. Because I think that's what was like this. Oh, no, this is Battle Rock music that's playing. What am I thinking? I think it's more just like the aesthetic of this place reminds me of Bowie Base a lot. Well, there's our star right up there, but we don't have an easy way to it, so for now we gotta take this platform over this way. We've got Mecha Koopas that we can just dispose of with a ground pound. And more lasers to dodge. Yeah, really, the security system for Dreadnought is surprisingly impressive. It's not good. Good enough to stop us, I should say, but it is impressive. At least compared to everything else we've seen. Ow! I'm surprised it actually hit me. But, that's our star. Nice. It's 4 stars already. You know, that's kind of weird to think about, actually, that we're almost at 100. 100. Okay, 1379, that's good. Okay. We could maybe squeeze in one more, but I need to remember what it is that's up next. So we're gonna take a look. If it's too long, though, we might have to end the episode here. Dreadnought's colossal cannons. I think I know what this one is, and I think we can squeeze it in. So we're going for a 5er. It's been a while since we've done one of those, actually. Yep, it's one of these. Now, funnily enough, we actually have the introduction of a couple things. We got this large gear that we can just kind of stand on and we'll rotate in order to progress. But if we fall down here, we'll see there's a 1-up mushroom and some bob-ombs for our trouble. So if you want to crack that open, by all means. There's a bunch of starbits as well just waiting for you in case you want to build up your counter or just haven't maxed it out like you need to yet. Once you got enough distance, you can easily long jump and spin. And we have mini chomps. I like that they're just tiny chain chomps that do much more high-pitched yip barks. More sections of this that you clear, the more of them start appearing like clockwork, so this can get kind of hectic. Just be careful. And they're all destroyed. Alright, let's grab some of these. Well, now we got 2 of these. Remember, they only rotate to the right, so use that to your advantage. Oh god. So don't go left, because that'll move it backwards. Unfortunately, Luigi's got butter feet, so this is going to make it a bit complicated. Go over this way. And we got these guys. Of course, you two have to show up to guard the way. Nope, come on. Let them just shoot their coconuts at you. Oh god! Okay, that somehow worked. Nice. And that lowers the gate. Hey, stop going to that side, Luigi. Let's get out of here. I don't want to deal with that any more than I have to. Ugh. Suddenly there's a bob-omb, but we don't got to deal with you. Bye. As we head all the way over to this side. Got a bit of an auto-scroller here. This, I don't like. For one reason, and one reason only, this can be a really annoying area to deal with. For now, we're just dodging cannon fire, which is perfectly fine. That's really not that big of an issue. What is an issue is when you flip gravity. So yes, now we're doing this upside down, which can be just a little bit disorienting. I bet some of you might be thinking, okay, that's not too bad. It's just upside down controls, so it's not that different than what you're used to. Which, yeah, you'd be right. It's not that different. Now we flip back. We got a thwomp. We can just easily ignore him, honestly, because he's not that big of an issue. But what is an issue is when they decide to, instead of making you go upside down, make you go sideways. This complicates things. Like, so long as you stay near the middle, you should be safe, but this is a stressful area. And you go back to upside down as well. So keep an eye on where you are, because if you're not careful, you can wind up accidentally falling off a cliff. Oh god. Now we're upside down. Now we're right side up again, I should say. Oh god. And there's just cannon fire everywhere in this place too, so be careful. These aren't really colossal cannons, but they certainly are everywhere. Now, shooting star bits does not work on the pulse guys, so you can't try that. What we can do is just long jump to him. Oh god. And get that star. Whew! That could have gone very poorly. Luckily, things worked out. Whew. Nice. But for now, I think that's going to do it for us. Next time on Let's Play Super Luigi Galaxy, we'll be taking out the rest of Dreadnought. And maybe, just maybe, checking out Melty Molten. Till next time, ice out.